Shalom, we the Hebrew Israelites, Chicago branch. Before we get started, like always, we want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Rakafadash.
To the apostles and elders of GMS out of New York and the elder bishops out of Connecticut, we send double honors because they do rule well. The brethren around the world pushes truth uncut, unfiltered, giving good, bad, and ugly of the scriptures, correctly breaking down the prophecies and the interaction with the people on the planet, the clan wanted. We send salutations. Hopefully, we hope this is edifying. Anyway, I'm Kapari, aka Pops. This is
Monakia.
And younger brother Ash.
Yeah, we're in 2.0, just to piss Benji off. But anyway, we dealing with this thing and what happened after Donald Trump got in to office, and the rhetoric that these magma people has fallen into. They went straight back to the 1600s and whatnot with their thought processes and how they feel they can express themselves now. And so we're going to let this clip go first off of Democracy Now, which is like a well-known news outlet, and we're going to let this run and let y'all hear what's being said. So here we go.
We begin today's show looking at this spate of racist text messages referencing slavery that were sent to black people across the United States starting the day after Donald Trump's election victory. People in New York, in Alabama, in California, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia, including students at historically black universities and even middle schoolers as young as 13 years old, reported getting a variation of this message that was addressed to them by name. Quote, "Greetings, William Hines. You have been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation. Please be ready November 7th, 2024 by 5 p.m. sharp with your belongings. Our executive slaves will come to your address in a black SUV. Be prepared to be searched down once you've entered." A similar text message sent to a man in Charlotte, Virginia read, quote, "Greetings, Samuel. You've been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation. Be ready at 12 p.m. sharp with your belongings. Our executive slaves will come get you in a brown van. Be prepared to be searched down once you've entered the plantation. You are in Plantation Group W." Monet Miller described her reaction when she received the racist text message.
We don't need to go much further than that, because that tells you what they thought in the first place. Mm-hmm. Okay, and we knew this, and we said this the first time he got elected. What we said when he said "Make America Great Again," we knew who he was talking about and for who.
Right.
It wasn't for the so-called Negro.
Right.
Okay, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. It definitely wasn't us. Okay, we was written into the Constitution as 3/5 of a human being.
Yep, and it never been changed.
And it never been ratified or changed in the Constitution. It still reads that way. So why you people thought that this wasn't going to be the mindset of them? Like, hold on, oh shit. Okay, so I'm gonna run this again. And whatnot. My phone went a little stupid, but it's okay. I'm going to play it one more time.
We begin today's show looking at the spate of racist text messages referencing slavery that were sent to black people across the United States starting the day after Donald Trump's election victory. People in New York, in Alabama, in California, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia, including students at historically black universities and even middle schoolers as young as 13 years old, reported getting a variation of this message that was addressed to them by name. Quote, "Greetings, William Hines. You have been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation. Please be ready November 7th, 2024 by 5 p.m. sharp with your belongings. Our executive slaves will come to your address in a black SUV. Be prepared to be searched down once you've entered. A similar text message sent to a man in Charlotte, Virginia read, quote, "Greetings, Samuel. You've been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation. Be ready at 12 p.m. sharp with your belongings. Our executive slaves will come get you in a brown van. Be prepared to be searched down once you've entered the plantation. You are in Plantation Group W."
Okay, I'm going to end it right there, and we're going to go from there. Like I said, like I was saying before, we understood that the first time Donald Trump had got elected, and this, that, and other, that America was never meant for us, and as far as the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. We were supposed to be the burden bearers of this fucking so-called great nation. Okay, this is what it was set up for, and the apostles even did a thing. This is we didn't come here to be at rest. We didn't come here as a vacation. Okay, we came here because this was punishment for the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, as is known today as America, which is Azareth in the Apocrypha. Okay, so you're not going to see America in a dictionary or in the Bible being talked about upon that, but it will be reported in the Apocrypha as Azareth. This is the place where it took 18 months to get to and 18 months to get back. When you read when Solomon made the commission, this place was never set up to be our rest. It was never set up for us to be able to be to get ahead and this, that, and the other. And in the process, like you said, that Magma shirt and hat symbolism of letting them know, make America great again. It's for them. I got a quick scripture, then we're gonna go get to some more. But it says, this is Sirach 27 and 22. He that winketh with his eyes worketh evil, and he that knoweth him will depart from him. See, we done departed from this mindset as the Israelites, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American of the Israelite clan that's been taught under GMS. We done departed from this because we know that this is not our rest. So our job is to listen to all this stuff, all the noise that's going on in the world, and show you where the prophecies are being fulfilled at, whether you understand it or not. Go ahead with whatever you got, man.
Yeah, kind. So, like the elder Zaquan was saying, we knew this. If you read the scriptures, you know what I mean. Pay attention. We went off against our maker, so we had to serve our punishment.
Right.
But we've served our punishment. Now it's time for Esau to serve his punishment. So the BS that they talking about going to slavery is actually going to happen to them. According to this Deuteronomy, I'm going to get this Deuteronomy 30 and 7. They're going to suffer now. You know what I mean? That Lamentations, that, our punishment is accomplished. Let me get this Deuteronomy 30 and 7, Salagia. So y'all understand, that time has passed for us.
Yeah, like you said, and this man deals in symbolism with everything. Like I said, the winking of the eye. What is that? That wink. Look at this. It's in the scripture already. The winking of the eye. But now you got the all-seeing eye on the back of the dollar.
Right.
And what do they do in fucking rap songs and album covers and everything else? They use their eye. So this man specializes in symbolism and whatnot, trying to push his narrative. And this, that, and other. So, go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy 30 and 7. It says, and Yahweh thy power would put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. So us going into slavery was a form of curse. Yeah. You know what I mean? And we suffered that. But now we're coming out of it, and it's their time to go into harsh and brutal punishment. Yeah, thus saith the Bible.
They don't want to see that coming. They don't want to admit that because, like I said, like you got them couple professors and whatnot, history professors that go into that thing and says in a wave of a college classroom, that could be the size of a study hall or whatever. If you wouldn't mind living a life of a so-called African American, raise your hand, and none of them so-called white people, which is the Edomite, raise their hands because they know of the systematic racism that we're subjected to here, and they know that they would not want to be a part of it. Go ahead.
This is Lamentations 4, just so we bagging up the fact that we served our time and now it's their time. It's Lamentations 4 and 21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. So you know what I mean. They've been America's drunk their own Kool-Aid. They spoiled their own selves. They thought that this place was going to continue forever and they was going to be in power forever. They believed their own lies.
Yep. Like you say, they drunk their own Kool-Aid. See, what happened was the Kool-Aid didn't have enough cyanide in it to kill them at the first sip.
Right.
but it's been killing them slowly the entire time. It's like a disenchanted wife that's been putting small drops of rat poison in her husband's coffee for about 15 years now, and now he's ready to die.
Exactly.
Okay, he's just been getting sicker and sicker and sicker, and the system is shutting down, and can't nobody figure out why. But that motherfucker drinks a cup of coffee every morning that his wife makes for him.
Poison them slowly on their wickedness.
Which is so crazy because this Edomite got everything here in America, man. You have scripture say John 10:10, where he came to rob, steal, and kill and destroy, man. That's his MO. So now he want to go back into his nature, man. And his nature is to enslave us. That's the whole purpose of him. That the MOTB,
right.
To what? That to give us that digital all, man. To enslave us, man. And and he don't understand that he's going into slavery. You got more to that?
Yeah, let me finish this. It says, "The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion." You hear that? Our punishment is accomplished. The Lord is, render us our judgment and beat the hell out of us as we deserved.
And now the signs are showing in the technology that you've been granted and you've been given, and these types of things, the nuclear missiles that you was given, the German men was given initially to be able to come up with these types of things and whatnot. All this technology has been set up for your destruction.
Yeah.
Okay, all this. The missiles, the ability to be able to create rain and this, that, and other, and hurricanes and tornadoes and shit coming from different avenues as opposed to what the Lord set up. The Lord set them tornadoes to come up through South and Central America along the East Coast and this, that, and other. But that last motherfucker started over there in the Gulf of Mexico near Texas and shit, and jumped across that motherfucker and went toward Miami, going from west to east, as opposed to going from south to north down the eastern seaboard.
Yeah.
Okay, so the man has been given this technology, but in that is some of the signs that the Lord said, "You will know me because I was doing these things." So this man of this evil temporal world, as my elder Yacht like to say, he has perpetuated this wickedness to the point now that it points the signs back to him.
Yep.
That of who he is. And like you said in Isaiah the 14th chapter, you start reading at about 11, it's talking about Lucifer. By the time you get down to the 15th, 16th verse, you're talking about the man.
Yeah.
That's right.
So when did the devil become the man? When he was the Edomite born.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Beautiful. He says, "He will no more carry thee away captive. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins."
Okay.
And that's what's happening now. You know what I mean? As the elder brother said, you know what I mean? You have been exposed of who you are. You hid under the guise of this self-proclaimed white man,
right,
but through the Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai, and the apostles' elders, you've been identified as Esau, Edom, the border of wickedness, and whom the Lord has indignation forever.
The man of perdition.
That's right.
Okay, you that dude. You the man that here in the scriptures. I'm gonna grab this real quick. This Romans 9 and 20. We get this Romans 9 and about 22 and read that real quick. Romans 9 and 22. See, you didn't understand your point and what you're supposed to be able to get. This is Romans 9 and 22. What if Yahweh willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endure with much long suffering, the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? You was built for this. This is what you was made for. You, as it says, can a leopard change his spots? You don't know how. This Edomite don't know how to do good.
That's right.
And now these women that want to put what's that when you make somebody into a demon or whatever, you demify them or whatever it's called it is. The defamation that you want to put on the so-called so-called African American man
Demonize him.
demonized. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Right. The demonization that
Right.
you want to put on the African American man, where it was said in studies or whatever after this election that 78% of the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American that voted for Kamala.
Yeah.
Okay? But guess what? Because you didn't win, our women, which was already turned against us, want to turn against us harder.
Yeah.
And this, that, and other. Not understanding that all you doing is making Isaiah 4:1. When it shows up, you got a hard road to go now. Even harder road to go. Because this here and these Edomites thinking that they're going to, these Edomites, their mindset that went back to the 1600s. You serve no purpose now in their game, they grand scheme of things.
That's right.
As a so-called Negro woman or African American woman.
Yep.
So I keep saying Negro because that's what was the fuck on my birth certificate.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go ahead.
I
Yeah.
got one for you.
Yep.
This is Rock 12 and 10. It say, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. So you can't trust this devil regardless. No matter if you voted for him. A lot of people want to think that we get a president in office, now you got to say so. No, you don't have a say so.
Charleston white motherfucker.
Right. It doesn't fucking matter. This man is always going to go back into his natural self, man. And as being an Edomite and want to destroy you, man.
That's right.
It say, verse 12. Though he humble himself and go crunchy, yet take good heed. And that's what a lot of these people do in the presidency. They tell you how good they going to make this great.
Right.
We going to create more jobs.
Right.
Right.
Come down so humble. Right?
Right.
Hey, go ahead, read that.
It say, go take good heed and beware of him, and those shall be unto him as he had wiped a looking glass, and know that his rust have not gone altogether wiped away. You got
Right. No, go ahead.
They say, set him not by thee, let when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in that place. Neither him set on his right hand, let he seek to take that seat. Thou let remember my words and be pricked therewith, man. And that's what it is. Know that no matter what you do, this just like the elder Kapari said, Pops, man. He said that can a leopard change his spots? It's scripture tell you, well, in Solomon, this man is not consumed. If he do good, he don't even do good to himself.
Yeah.
Right,
Exactly.
right, yeah.
Exactly.
This man won't even do the. Why you think he poisoned the water? Hey, don't be surprised he send you text messages telling him I'll go back into slavery, man. Hey, he's going back into
that is absolutely. And when I say hard, I'm thinking of the Hebrew word la'ab, which is talking about your mind and your brain. That is absolutely that's what's in his heart.
Right.
That is absolutely what's in his heart. That's absolutely what's in his brain. You motherfuckers done raised up too far. Y'all done got too big for y'all britches. Y'all standing out here shaking the finger and cussing us out in our face. Coming up in our nightclubs, taking our women, saying fuck you.
Right.
We don't get no fuck.
He ain't pissed.
He pissed. He pissed. His woman is going back and telling him, yeah, it's true what they say. Once you go black, you never want to go back.
I got one more for you. And this Psalms 55 and 21. It say the words of his mouth are smoother than butter.
Right.
But war was in his heart. It's like the Paul said. It's war in his heart. He ready to destroy you.
Right.
He don't give a fuck about you. He give you niggas welfare and taking it right away, man. And look at Donald Trump. He's trying to take away welfare. He's trying to take away all these public assistance, man. He tried to do that the first presidency, man.
Yeah.
That's the whole purpose, man. Y'all been baby-fied and spoon-fed, thinking that everything is okay. No. This nigga's never okay. This nigga been ready to kill you, man.
Hey, man, them motherfuckers didn't understand. They didn't understand the motherfucking the taste of what they perceived to be the silver spoon that they had got put in their mouth. Not understanding. That was the motherfucking silver paint that the motherfucker painted the spoon.
Right.
They was poisoning your ass with that shit.
Right.
Right.
It say, I'm reading it again, Psalm 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. And his words were smoother than oil, yet were they drawn swords, man. And that's what it is. He's ready to draw swords now. You rather put your black ass, well, so-called black ass, man,
Right.
back into slavery where you belong. That's exactly where he want to put you, man.
Hey, as far as he's concerned, that's like you said, that's absolutely where you belong. Anything other than that is a waste of motherfucking, is a waste of breath on you. Okay, you should have never come out. You should have never been there. Okay, I've got a scripture for you. This is Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth, and of the seal of the devil is come. Okay, and of the seal for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. This is that short time now.
Right.
We were saying this when Trump didn't get elected last time. It was like, damn, I like Trump. That motherfucker is Nero. Yeah. He's the most pompous, boisterous, most motherfucking self-involved individual that I've ever seen in life.
You're going to be an Edomite, be Trump.
Be Trump, exactly. You're going to be an Edomite, be Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Make no excuse for your wickedness.
That's it.
Don't hide it.
Don't hide it, right? I hate every motherfucker about it. Especially you niggas.
He showed up at that conference years ago when he was the president, and all them leaders were standing there, and he walked in, and hey, just like the fucking Fleetwood Mac song, man. He walked into the room like he was walking onto a yacht. He was like, I'm that nigga. Now that I'm here, y'all can start. And everybody fall back because I want the best part of the photo shoot. So let me get up front.
Yeah. Exactly. But I got one more.
Go ahead.
This Revelations 13. This is a classic, like we always bring out, because it's true, man. Hey, you put us in captivity, you're next up. You fucking Edomites is in captivity, man.
Nice.
You gotta go.
You gotta feel the whip, and our whips is gonna be nasty.
Nasty, man. It's Revelations 13:9. It say, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity, man. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience in the faith of the saints. And that's what we waiting for. That's our faith, man. So that when the Lord return, that you can finally go and we don't put you in slavery, man. That's so right. We can finally get our revenge.
That's right.
Right. You know what? And in the middle of that revenge and the application of the practical application of it being double of what it is that you gave to us in the process of, and 144,000 men, which was part of that elect that was there in the beginning with Yahweh Shah, being part of that and being able to control the elements and doing all those other things in the process of. Do you know, you don't have it says meditate terror. So let me give you a terror scenario. You get a cat of 9 tails like you beat Yahweh Shah with. Every time you get beat, you get one of those. But here's the twist I'm going to put on it. It's going to rip the flesh out of you like it does. But after 24 hours, I'm going to put the flesh back, but I'm going to let the nerves be inflamed the way they would be anyway.
Oh,
damn. Perpetual pain. Your shit going to be on fire.
So you can carry your ass back to work, but your nerves are going to be on ended like you just took the fucking same beating that Yahweh Shah. I've thought about this, and I thought about this, and I was like, what could I do? And that's the thing, because it says that he gonna put that body on, and brothers know sometimes I get into that particular scripture where it shows that he's gonna put that body back on or show us that body so we can see what he went through. And it makes me real emotional. It makes me real sad. It makes me hurt, and it makes me angry. And he says that in the scripture. You're going to mourn like you mourn with your firstborn.
Yeah, that's what he said.
So if you don't understand the meditation that these men have had in their heart, and as they become more and more aware of what's going on and what they've been a part of and what they've been granted a glimpse into, hoping to be part of that elect of what's coming your way in the process. They meditate in terror. Malcolm is going to treat you mother at one of his classics back in the day when he was only about 5 or 6 years in, was just that. He He goes Siska Bob your motherfucking asses. He gonna put you on the top of fucking light posts, and the motherfucker on the bottom is gonna have to bear the weight of the whole motherfucking 200 motherfuckers he done put on the posts.
Facts.
You don't understand the terror that's being meditated by us. So please, think you gonna put me back in slavery. I want you to. I want you to think that. I understand I've got another fucking chapter in this this trial that's got to come down. But you've got to deal with 1,000 years of hardcore slavery. Okay? And even the 2/3 gonna get a chance as babies to have a conversation and decree on you what the fuck they want done. Read.
Right. So, like the elder said, I got to grab this because we definitely not going back into slavery. That's you going to slavery. But let me grab this because you made that a powerful point. So I got to get this for those who don't understand that it ain't happening to us again. It's Isaiah 59:19. The Lord is going to lift up the standard. We ain't going back no motherfucking where.
Right.
So I got to tell them this so they'd be comforted the fact that, oh yeah, it's a wrap for your ass. This is Isaiah 59:19. It says, so shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west and his glory from the rising of the sun. It says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against them. So, go ahead, expound, you elders. So the fact of the matter, this ain't 70 AD. We're not going to be carted off and goddamn it going back and change. That time is done. The Lord has lifted up that spirit, and that standard is spiritual powers. Like the elder brother was just saying, him meditating terror, his hand gonna fuck around and be a cat of nine tails. That's how cold we gonna be with the spiritual powers that the Lord is gonna endow some men with, as Elder Malcolm has said on this side. So we gonna need it because this is the last time you niggas get to be wicked. It's the last time you get to try to pour out your fear like that Revelation 12:12.
Right.
So all of that, and this is the last time that you're gonna see miracles on this side. Well, you know, it was miracles happening in the ancient world. Now you're going to see some more pronounced than ever before because it's going to be so bad that he's going to have to come and give us what we need.
Okay, yeah. And the wickedness that's getting ready to overtake the world for the election's sake, he's going to have to intervene.
That's right.
Because it says that if it was all possible, all flesh would be consumed.
That's right.
Okay, but for the election's sake, it's not going to happen. So when the election's sake is put in place, whether it be the men that died to raise up first and the ones that still here that don't even have to taste death, meet in the heavens, and they come back down here to wreak the havoc in the shop that they're going to get a chance to do, you motherfuckers have no clue as to that. But understand this. It ain't going to be no Superman trying to protect you. It's going to be Blackburn and the boys and whatnot. Yeah. Frying you motherfuckers.
Facts. That's it. That's all I got. Yeah.
That's it.
Well, we hope this is edifying. With this, we're going to give all praise and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Rekakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, who taught us truth and rule well. Shalom to the hopefully elect, and shalom to the Akim and Aqua for listening and learning. Till next time, Kwam Yasharala and a Baba Ball.